Here we are. The James Webb Space Telescope. Probably our final version of the design in what is hopefully going to be a very amazing gift for anyone who's a super space fan, a James Webb space fan, or a parent or to get a young one inspired by space. So this has been a project. I wouldn't say it's as tough as getting James Webb Space Telescope to space, but I encountered a glorious amount of failures on my way to this model and making it in a cost-effective and high-quality way on a 3D printer. So I'm very proud of the progress we've made. This is closer to the final design where we're actually going to have a magnet in the base, and it's going to have its own base for it. More on that later. But now, let's do some ASMR. Ooh. There it is. We're going to do something special with the panels to give them that really slick look. It's a little bit of stringing, nothing a heat gun can't fix. And then we're going to reinforce the pillars here, because the light goes from here, bounces off here, and then goes into the devices here. But these are super weak, so I don't want them to break. So we're going to coat them in a UV resin and then cure them, and then we're going to have a pretty awesome looking part that you can buy on our Etsy shop. AG3D-printing, no, that's our website, ag3dprinting.etsy.com. We do have to take off the tree supports, which are pretty wild, but it's amazing that it's all printed off here on the back. And these tree supports, these organic supports are just so cool. It's like something's materializing out of another dimension. It's kind of wild. All right, so we got all of the supports off of the model. I'll just show you the back here. So I have all of this supported here, right? So you can see more of the tool paths, compared to the top layers. It's, it's not the best quality, but it's not bad either. It actually gives it a sort of pattern. And on this one, because we're going to do one more version, I actually used a heat tool to just kind of smooth these supported areas. And I think it actually does look better. If I'm a little bit more consistent, I can get a really nice smooth line. It's just some practice here for that. So I'm really happy with how this came out. The supports, for sure, are not the easiest thing. So our next round, we'll be using soluble support filament at the interface, right? So the area exactly where it touches the part, and then the rest will be our cheaper PLA plastic, and then we're going to be able to put it through a little wash station and dissolve those supports out, so it'll actually be easier to get off and less chance of damaging the part or making marks like we did that on this one here. We were using support tools, and then I ended up scratching it, and now this one's mine. But so far, I'm just so happy with how this turned out. It's a lesson in just sticking with the concept of the design, making the best high quality version of this part that's also something that you could sell or low volume produce for people as something in your Etsy store, but also use it as an example of 3D printing design and how you can take a super challenging part like James Webb Space Telescope and actually make it not only successful but high quality. And that's everything that is the Part Detective. So we're going to be doing a Part Detective case file on our blog at ag3d-printing.com. Go to the Part Detective case files. You'll find it in the main menu, and go check that out. Sign up for our newsletter while you're there. And of course, if you have any 3D printing challenges or mysteries, you can reach out to us. Email us, ag3d
partdetective@gmail.com. Start the conversation there. We're not charging you for emails. Let us know what you're working on. Let us know what your problem is. If we can send you one email and it helps you out, great. Then we've made a connection, and I've helped you out. We've solved our first case real easily. But if not, we can then take it into a one-on-one meeting, go video, go Zoom. We can really dive deep into whatever's going on, and I can share with you all my experience. These different projects are going to be examples of what I've done and how I can help, and maybe it'll spark an idea of maybe a project that you'd like to do that you just don't have the time to fit it in, or you're, I mean, even the simplest thing. Let's say you're brand new to 3D printing. You just found this channel. Like, you are wondering what 3D printer you could buy. And, I mean, literally we could spend that 30 minutes searching together. I can ask some questions, dial in what you're looking for, and we can help you out. But that's the Part Detective. That's ag3d-printing.com. This is the James Webb Space Telescope 3D model. We are selling this on Etsy. On our Etsy shop, ag3dprinting.etsy.com, $75. Make sure to go there, like the post, and share it with others. And if you're looking to get one, you can get it there. Email us, message us in Etsy, or email us, ag3dpartdetective@gmail.com. Let us know if you're interested. And who knows, we may be running sales on these soon. So look into it. And if you want the 3D model, if you want to take on this behemoth of a 3D print that could look amazing, we are going to be selling the model as well. $25 on our Etsy shop, and we may have it at a discount over on our Replicator shop over on social media. So go check that out. I think that's todayinspace.myshopify.com. Go check that out over there. But folks, James Webb, this model, something else, man. Something else. Now, this is going to have an insert where this magnet is going to slide in and be held. Our press fit needed just a little bit more room on the bottom here. So the next model is going to be just a little bit bigger to allow for that magnet to get inserted. And it's going to be really, really nice in the end. We'll do another video soon. But this has been our latest make, James Webb Space Telescope in all of its glory. Part Detective, thanks for joining us.